secure a player they are reportedly desperate to sign. Hughes, 45, joined Anfield as the club's sporting director during the summer, having left the same role at Bournemouth at the end of last season. Now the Reds might be aiming to take advantage of his connections at the South Coast club, Liverpool's pursuit of Milos Kerkez. According to the Sunday Mirror's print edition, Liverpool have expressed strong interest in signing Bournemouth left-back Milos Kerkez as a long-term replacement for Andy Robertson. The club is said to be desperate to bring in the Hungarian international, who is believed to be valued at £50 million by Bournemouth under manager Andoni Iraola. Hughes, who was sporting director at the Vitality Stadium when Kerkez made his move to England in July 2023, could be key in facilitating the transfer. Kerkez's impressive statistics. While Kerkez has registered just 3 assists in 44 appearances for Bournemouth, 2 of those came in their recent 2-1 victory over Manchester City, prompting NBC Sports' Robbie Mustoe to label him one of the top 3 or 4 left-backs in the Premier League, due to his aggressive style. Despite his relatively modest assist tally, Kerkez has outperformed Liverpool's current left-back options, Robertson and Kostas Tsimikas, in various metrics this season. According to FBref, the 21-year-old averages more progressive carries, 2.82 per 90 minutes, than either of the 2 Liverpool defenders, Robertson 1.79, Tsimikas 1.92. Furthermore, Kerkez has made 27 tackles and interceptions combined, almost matching the 30 made by Robertson and Tsimikas together, and has completed more take-ons, 10, than the Liverpool duo's combined total of 7. There's a lot to like about Kerkez, and the connection with Hughes could be the tipping point in Liverpool's favor. However, it remains uncertain whether the Hungarian would be ready to step straight into Arne Slot's starting lineup, and at £50 million, the price could be steep for a player still in a relatively young stage of his development. Nonetheless, the Reds' reported interest suggests they are keen to add him to their ranks, and Hughes may not be averse to signing him again. Liverpool's current dominance and the Real Madrid challenge Liverpool are undoubtedly the top team in the Premier League at the moment, recently securing a comfortable 2-0 win over Champions League contenders Aston Villa, with Mohamed Salah once again the standout performer. Under manager Arne Slot, the Reds have been a powerhouse this season, and many argue that only Barcelona, led by Hansi Flick, have been more impressive in European football. In fact, Liverpool have arguably been even better than Real Madrid, who have struggled to find their rhythm this season despite the arrivals of Kylian Mbappé and Endrick. Real Madrid have faced difficulties in integrating their new stars, with Mbappé receiving heavy criticism for his poor performance in a 4-0 defeat to Barcelona. However, their biggest concerns lie in defense, which suffered another blow this past weekend when Eder Militao tore his ACL for a 2nd straight season. With David Alaba still sidelined and Dani Carvajal also out for the season due to a torn ACL, Real Madrid's defense is in disarray. Antonio Rudiger is the only fit senior center-back, and with Ferland Mendy at left-back, it leaves the Merengue defense severely depleted. When the 2 sides meet in the Champions League on November 27th, after the international break, Real Madrid's defense will likely consist of Rudiger and Raúl Asensio in the center, flanked by Mendy and Fede Valverde at right-back. Valverde is expected to start at right-back in place of Lucas Vázquez, who is also out due to injury. Given the current state of Real Madrid's defense, Liverpool will be eager to exploit their weaknesses. While Salah will undoubtedly be a major threat, the real player to watch could be Luis Diaz. The Colombian winger has become an even more dynamic force in 2024-25 compared to 2020-21, when Sadio Mané was nearing the decline of his prime. Diaz's pace and technical ability could pose a real headache for Real Madrid's makeshift backline. Luis Diaz has arguably been the best left winger in the world this season, and he's been just as impressive as Vinicius Jr. Under Arne Slot, he's hit top form again, scoring 5 goals and providing 2 assists in the league. Fede Valverde is a fantastic athlete, hard-working and intelligent on the ball, but even though he's capable of starting at right back, that doesn't mean he's equipped to handle the red-hot Diaz. The Colombian international is primed to cause real problems for Real Madrid, much like Rafael Leão did to them in their recent Champions League encounter, a 3-1 loss to an underperforming AC Milan. If Real Madrid struggled against Milan, Liverpool will be confident of putting at least 3 goals past a defense that looks the weakest of any top European side in the competition. Liverpool's transfer edge for Omar Marmoush? Recent reports suggest that Liverpool might hold a significant advantage over other clubs looking to sign one of Europe's hottest talents right now. There have been rumors linking the Reds with a move for Eintracht Frankfurt striker Omar Marmoush, who scored his 14th goal of the season this past weekend after just 16 appearances. Liverpool could be handed a potential boost in their pursuit of the Egyptian forward, who may be open to a move to the Premier League, with the Reds emerging as the club most interested in signing him. Marmoush interested in a move to Liverpool. According to Todo Fichajes, Marmoush is reportedly keen on moving to England, and Anfield is said to be his preferred destination. The 25-year-old forward would reportedly welcome the opportunity to join Liverpool should he leave Frankfurt. The Bundesliga club are believed to be asking for 50 million to 60 million euros, 41.3 meters to 49.6, for Marmoush, who has caught the attention of top European clubs due to his impressive form this season. Liverpool see him as a perfect addition to strengthen their attacking options under Slot. Marmoush's impressive numbers. Marmoush has been in scintillating form this season, with 14 goals and 10 assists from just 16 games, netting in 11 different matches already via Transfermarkt. For comparison, his Egypt teammate Mohamed Salah has registered 10 goals and 10 assists in 1,349 minutes of Premier League action this season. Marmoush's 24 goal contributions have come in just 1,267 minutes of game time, a remarkable return. While Marmoush has been playing in the Europa League rather than the Champions League, his performance remains outstanding. In today's market, a striker with those numbers could command a fee well over £50 million, so landing him for that price would represent a real coup for Liverpool. If it's true that Marmoush is interested in a move to England and would prefer Anfield, it looks like an open invitation for Liverpool to make their move. The Reds don't typically go for the low-hanging fruit in the transfer market, but they might make an exception in this case given Marmoush's form. Mo Salah's contract talks. A hint from his agent? If Liverpool are unable to make progress in contract talks with Mohamed Salah soon, they could face a serious challenge in keeping 3 of their key first-team players come next summer. It's a worrying thought for fans who have watched Virgil van Dijk, Salah, and Trent Alexander-Arnold grow into club icons over the last decade. Salah has continued to show his importance at Anfield this season, contributing 20 goal involvements after scoring and assisting in the 3-0 win over Aston Villa. With Manchester City's unexpected 2-1 defeat to Brighton, Liverpool capitalized on the opportunity to extend their lead at the top of the Premier League. While the specifics of Salah's contract talks remain unclear, it seems his agent, Rami Abbas Issa, may have provided a subtle hint about the delay in agreeing terms. Issa recently retweeted a post calling Salah the best player in the world in response to a Premier League X graphic showcasing goal involvements in the 2024-25 season. Whether this is a message about Salah's future remains to be seen, but it has certainly fueled speculation.